Hey everybody, how's it going? It's time for the Proton Splat League Season 2 Finals. I just realized I left the old titles up. Cool, let's pop those away. Alright, so we are starting way later than intended because, hey, Windows has this nice habit of breaking everything. So, I got a forced update recently because of something that was going around where there was a big security leak. And as a result, that update screwed up all of my audio settings. So, if something doesn't sound like it's at the right volume level, tell me, because everything is messed up. So that is why we started a half hour late, and I still don't think I fixed everything. In fact, I can't mute both of us during raid messages anymore, raid videos, so it's gonna be fun figuring this out for the next day or so. But we are in a position to actually play, and hopefully the audio issues are fixed from Wednesday's stream, because those were unrelated to the issues we're currently having, which is even better. So, sorry if I sound a bit saltier than usual for the beginning of this. But it's time for us to actually do some tournament stuff. And this time around, I do not have PK for Co-Com. Unfortunately, PK was busy. Busy with life, but he did send his regards. And we've got a replacement co-commentator with us this time around. Would you like to introduce yourself, sir?
Yo! What's up, guys? Tom Fox here.
Nice. Nice. The right intensity for him too.
Figure if I couldn't, if PK couldn't bring his brand, that I'd bring his brand for him.
There you go. PK always represented in one way, shape, or form here. And
yeah, I'm excited to get commentating over all this. Just give me a second to bring up a chart of all the weapons.
Yeah, please do. While I try to fix everything else that's busted here. Including apparently a number of people's eardrums. I'm seeing like a lot of goddammits and like in your emote. Well done.
I've done it.
All right. Well, for those who are new here, let's get you introduced. Here is what's going on tonight. Let me XSplit, please, XSplit. I already have issues with Windows. I don't need issues with you too. There we go. Let's get things kicked off. Here's what's going on tonight. We're doing... You're right over there?
Somebody in the chat said Tom Fox, the best white PK Sparks.
Wow. Tell PK that. I'm sure he'll be thrilled. All right, here's what's going on tonight. This is our playoff bracket for the end of Season 2. We've got 8 teams vying for the coveted title of the Season 2 championship, including... the previous winners, D.E.A.D, Delta Echo Alpha Delta, and a surprise entry as well we've gotten this year. Let's cover the teams we've got first and foremost, kicking it off with our first matchup, which is going to be Team SOL, Team Sol, consisting of AlphaOutlaw, 1 Crash 94, PokeLowell, Texed, and Blue Racer 7. 73 points overall, 39 wins, 7 losses, 4 tiebreakers, 18 knockouts. A new face led by a Hyper Light Splatner's vet, Team Sol blazed onto the scene and showed us all some good play that could keep up with the best of the T-Tech League. Like their namesake, Team Sol knows one thing well, speed. Keep your eyes on this team or you might just lose in a flash.
I haven't been following this league for about 30 seconds, John. I can tell you that these players are going to be coming out spraying ink.
Exactly. They're doing great. Unfortunately, their opponents are the last season's champions, Team D.E.A.D. Delta Echo Alpha Delta. 79 points this season, 42 wins, 5 losses, and 3 tiebreaker points, 23 KOs overall. Exilra, Jesus, Zonink, Koofer, and LightningYaya. For the Season 1 reigning champs, not much has changed. They're still an absolutely offensive powerhouse with killing power aplenty, but the road to number 1 has been a surprising challenge. D.E.A.D comes in with one thing in mind: repeat. All right, D.E.A.D has again brought Jesus. Religion is on their side. They're gonna have a lot ahead of them, though. Let's cover the rest of the teams here first and foremost before we get into it.
Having the Messiah on your side is definitely gonna bring them quite an advantage.
Match number 2 after this is going to be Team MantaStorm versus the Inkslingers. MantaStorm, 76 points overall, 41, 8 and 1, 26 KOs. OmegaPirate, Biff Atlas, Prince Lowell, Ripple, Gudako, and Sleepy Solaria. Last season, an underdog. Now a team that could very well make it to the finals. MantaStorm continued their role from last season's playoffs and had number 1 in the T-Tech for most of the season. MantaStorm has the high artillery to make it happen. Their kill count says so. And they'll be going up against the Inkslingers. 54 points, 25, 19 and 4, 13 KOs. An Arbiter, Hiro, Protagonest, CrypticCanid, Y.H.B, Sin, and Butterminer. Hasn't been the smoothest season for the Inkslingers, but after a strong second half, they're back with a vengeance and ready to right the wrongs from last season's early exit. Look for them to continue pressuring their competition. Now, this time around, the bracket was broken up into 2 different leagues. So that was all from the Tentatech League. So let's hop over to the other side, where the first matchup is going to be Team Asuba. 54 points, 26, 17 and 7, 14 KOs, Drops of Moonlight, Blue Link 13, 1K, CrypticCanid, Abyssal Captain, and Sly Guy. After just narrowly missing the postseason in Season 1, the team without a good acronym enters the fray after an intense 3-2 wildcard win versus Team Rainbow Aqua. Expect a good amount of specials from this team. However, they are against a surprise team, Team FT Win. For those of you who are not aware of these guys, 90 points, 50, 0 and 0, 37 KOs, Shaq, 2D, Keo, Cassie, Neppy, and Burstite. A surprise entry from the 2019 Splatoon 2 North American Championship team. They came into this season and dominated, posting a perfect season. FT Win looks to complete their season with the Season 2 Championship. Yes, this is actually the team that won the North American Splatoon 2 League that Nintendo ran. This is actually them. They entered the league, and they have been killing everyone.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, my lord.
At a glance, they're probably the favorites to win. Can't imagine why. But we'll see what happens no matter what. It's going to be some great Splatoon regardless. We, of course... Oh, and they won the 2020 North American Championships as well. Oh, yes, let's make it worse for everyone else that's playing. Excellent. Jesus. And we've got one last matchup on this side as well. We've got one of the other Stream Team representatives. We've got the Goldenellas. 72 points, 39, 9 and 2, 25 KOs. Shy Clarinetist, MT Hammer, Rasco 64, Whammy Sakura, Wolf Dragon 5752, and Ravioli Good For You. A new face this season. This team is trying to represent Masay Anella and her community. Delivered a strong showing, enough to earn the 2nd seed in the Kensa Conference. The Goldenellas are a strong team with a good amount of experience to back it up on the field.
They're going to have an uphill battle here, as currently Masay Anella is traveling and probably won't be able to lend her support to the team with her namesake.
No, but she is well aware, and she's rooting for them all. They will be going up against the last team in the finals, the Spectacular Dolphins 2.0. 69 points, very nice. 32, 11 and 2, 17 KOs. Shyark, Starsight, Vio, Radon Flux, Barn Owl 6, and Chaos Simple Rose. Swimming their way in from last year's Turf War tournament, the Spectacular Dolphins make their return with a little help from former members of Season 1 semifinalist team, the Calamari Combo. SD 2.0 poises some offensive power shown in their 3-0 wildcard win.
Now, if this tournament was just based on logos alone, then this team would win.
I don't know, man. The logo game for everyone was very strong this year. Most of the players and most of the teams have at least one like super talented artist on them. Like, it's including one of the teams is literally a team of artists. So,
I was gonna say the artist is the coach.
There you go. All right, here's how things are gonna break down. First and foremost, for the quarterfinals, here's all the matchups. We're gonna be doing best of 3. Each round's gonna be a different mode, essentially, here. We're gonna be rotating through them. They've all been decided in advance. Each round is gonna be a different order and a different map as well. Starting off game 1, each team will be playing Mako Mart Tower Control, followed by Humpback Pump Track Splat Zones, and then Walleye Warehouse Rainmaker. First to 3 takes it if, for some reason, they keep going on if both teams kind of bounce back and forth. Game 4 will be New Albacore Hotel Clam Blitz, and Game 5 will also be Clam Blitz on Manta Maria.
Historical site, that Manta Maria. I heard the squids colonized new lands with it.
All All right, so we're gonna get the first room going here again. Let's go back to the brackets. Reminder, it's Team Soul versus Team D.E.A.D. And it'll be MantaStorm versus Inkslingers, then it'll be Asuba versus FT Win, Goldenellas versus the Spectacular Dolphins 2.0. That's the order. Let's get things rolling.
How long do you think it'll be until the music from NFL Films is public domain?
No, a long time. A very long time. Now the fun part's gonna be remembering how to do all this, because it's been so long. Let me fix the score cards on the side here first. This was... Oh, that's right. Okay, cool. All right. Scoreboard's on the side here. We're waiting on one player here right now. Looks like we might be missing one of the D.E.A.D players. While we're doing that, let's get everything set up again. Let me reopen the matchups. Get all my assets ready while my mouse struggles here. Season 2 playoffs, quarterfinals. How is the game volume so far, by the way, guys? Like I said, I'm gonna have to keep asking over and over how the volume settings are because everything is all messed up thanks to that Windows update. That very, very poorly timed Windows update. Going tower control. Go to MakeOMart. Everything sounds good. All right. Let's see. We got 4 deads. We got everyone else. We got Tom. Let's do it. It's already up. Spectator. Spectator. Team D.E.A.D will be the Bravo team.
Oh, you set that. Okay.
Yes. All right. Tex, Sprinks, John 2, Blue Racer 7 versus D.E.A.D Zonink, D.E.A.D Jesus, D.E.A.D Koofer, and D.E.A.D.Yaya. Looks good to me.
I think the D.E.A.D Jesus will be fine. I'll be back in 3 days.
Yeah. All right. They have 90 seconds to get ready. And I'm not going to ready up just to give them extra time and to make sure all these settings are actually accurate right now. Also, because I need the refresher, I'm going to... Here's all the camera buttons. Play parameters on, off, auto camera on, off. Okay, that's the shoulder buttons. Switch player, top, down, zoom, zoom. ZL does everything. Got it. Yo, Popsky, how's it going, dude? Tom, are you excited?
I am.
Good. That's all I'm gonna say. No.
Are you?
Well, I was until all this shit broke before we started.
All the tech issues happened.
Yeah. At that point, then I was just like, oh. Oh. All right. Everyone's ready to go. Let's do it. First match of Season 2's tournament. Quarterfinal matchup. Let's go.
When it comes to playing Splatoon in the MakeOMart, there's a
Clean up an aisle everywhere.
Oh, god damn it. Really?
I had to.
All right. Team Soul's green. Team D.E.A.D is orange. Let's do it. Everyone's running right for the marker in the middle. Let's zoom in and see what's going on here. Who's going to be the first person to actually try to get up on there? D.E.A.D takes it first. They've got tower control. Almost immediately losing it. But now they seem to be in control right now.
Got momentum back, though.
Yep. 3-2 alive right now. Evening out.
They're at that first checkpoint.
They hop off halfway through their timer on the first checkpoint, zooming right back in there. Koofer carrying them past the first checkpoint, gets killed though. Sprinks takes them out. Roller versus roller, double KO on the rollers. The tower is still moving though.
Texed and G's were having a little bit of a tip there, but looks like the team took it back.
Yep, here we go. Soul in control right now, getting it right back to the center. Tower reset, Dead Jesus hops right back on there. Team D.E.A.D making a strong push again. Jesus chasing down the competition. Gets their ball ready. Guards the tower back past the first checkpoint.
Having the ball around that tower is a good strategy for just keeping the, keeping it in your possession without having people get too close to it. Oh, Soul taking it back though.
All right, they're bouncing right back and forth.
It's a tug of war right here. Yeah, back and forth.
Real tough. They've been bouncing so much back and forth from that second checkpoint right now. Blue is trying to get them away. Uses their jetpack, tries to force some people down. Cutting it really close to the edge of the map there, though, almost flying off. 2 kills with that,
slowly making its way back to the center. It looks like Soul's kind of dominating the battlefield right now. They've got all 4 of their players towards the center.
Tower is fully reset. This is going to be their best chance to make a move, but they're down 2 players already. Team D.E.A.D again in control of the tower. No one riding it, though. They just moved it for a second. Really, all they need to do is just make sure they don't lose any ground. That's all they need to do is just play it safe.
It's incredible how quickly it can go from everybody being in the center and having complete control over it to just nobody being there at all.
Lost control of the tower again, still.
Zonink was charging up that Booyah bomb, so it wasn't able to get into the tower and keep it going.
Bouncing back and forth right now. Right now, the real problem that Soul has right now is they seem to constantly be down at least 2 players at a time. This is about the first time I think I've seen D.E.A.D in trouble. They're actually almost completely party wiped. Giving their first chance for a push. Here comes Team Soul, finally making a move. Does not make it to the first checkpoint, though. Strong push from Team D.E.A.D. Tower getting reset yet again. They have an uphill battle right now, though. 43-82 right now in favor of Team D.E.A.D. At least 1 checkpoint down. That's going to give them a significant advantage with less than 2 minutes left on the clock here.
Team D.E.A.D seems to be being pushed back into their own territory, giving Team Soul a good opportunity to take that tower.
All right. The other players sneaking around, trying to cover things. They've lost the tower again, thanks to a well-placed super. 1 more tower reset. The only player, full party wipe for Team Soul right now.
At this point for Team D.E.A.D, it's less about getting it all the way to the end and more about covering as much ground as possible.
Yeah, they really don't need to worry about crushing at all, because honestly, just playing pure defense at this point is going to win them the game.
Soul's taking the tower back.
They're trying to keep it in their control. Not doing the best job right now. 1 minute left on the clock, although they might have a chance to even get that tower moving, because most of Team D.E.A.D is, well, dead. They're just coming back from spawn right now.
They're starting to push it back towards that checkpoint.
Booyah bombs it. Oh. Try to keep it in play. Tower resetting yet again. .30 seconds on the clock. No one is touching the tower, and that is bad right now for Team Soul. They need a miracle. They need a strong push.
Yeah, they're going to need that push in order to make any sort of waves happen here. No pun intended. However, they do. This is probably going to be their last hurrah here with only 15 seconds left in the clock.
Only chance. Bubble blower set up, trying to play a defensive play. Give them as much coverage as they can.
They're on that
They've reached first checkpoint. Stingray
Ooh,
clears
Stingray
the tower.
coming in and clearing it off on there.
Overtime is active as long as they can keep control.
They're not going to, though.
First point, team dead. Good try, guys, but team dead up 1-0 in this best of 5. Look at all those S ranks. Look at all those X ranks and 1 S+. Jesus. All right. Next up, Splat Zones. Going to Humpback Pump Track. Sorry, guys, my cough is still not gone. So I apologize for having to put you through that as well tonight. And it looks like we actually have a substitute coming in for Team Soul.
Now you're speaking my language.
Substitute?
Yeah.
Oh. That'll move the chains.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
I was just like, is he... Okay, he is. Just making sure. Oh my god. All right, cool. It's gonna be a long night, Tom. All right, here we go.
God, that was such a good SNL skit.
Oh my god. He could move all the chains!
You kidding me? He's got ADD? I'm sorry, ADD also has another meaning. It stands for automatic death disorder.
So stupid.
So I'll just let him go ahead and commentate the rest of this.
Oh shoot, I don't remember what font it was we used for the bracket. Oh, now I remember what we did, okay.
Times New Roman.
Everyone's favorite font.
Yep. The bare basic. I also got one of the players' names wrong. I called them Zoink instead of Zonink.
I mean, maybe they want to be called Zoink. You never know. Maybe that was their plan all along. All right, they're readied up. I'm just going to give myself a moment to check on something here. And we'll kick it off. Let's go. Humpback, pump track, splat zones. Let's see who takes it this time.
Good spread of weapons on both sides.
I'm gonna leave you to commentate for a bit. I gotta check on something here quickly. Sorry.
Both teams need to charge in the center here. Some players moving around the outsides to try and get. Oh, we got purple in control here. We got Team Dead in control as they are starting to push further and further back. Trying to maintain as much dominance as possible. Sprinkler thrown into the center there. Oh, they lost control of it. Dead. So Soul now has the opportunity to take it, and well, they did. Even with a lot of Team Dead, you know, breaking through onto the other side. Oh, Team Dead starting to make a comeback on covering the zone with ink, and they do. Man, it's like I'm like Marge Simpson commentating over the Pee Wee football game.
It's weird to get used to at first, especially if you haven't done it in a while. Like, I was just like, PK just carried so much last time, because I'm like, I can shoutcast, but man, I don't know, like, that's the gun that shoots the ink!
Yeah,
he's
I don't
into
know
the ground!
terminology for the game.
Yeah. That's some good inking right there, boys and girls! The ground is currently purple! That means one team is in the lead and the other is not.
Yep. Oh, looks Team Dead is currently doing a really good job at maintaining control over the center there. However, never mind.
Nope, still got it.
There's a bit of opportunity to stay in, to take control back from Team Dead, but unfortunately that was lost. Although now, yeah, it's
They're doing an extremely good job of making sure they don't take that penalty. And with 10 seconds left, it's definitely a good thing, because if anyone gets that...
Yeah. We got John 2 in there. Take control back, and a total domination.
Close. So close. 2-0, Team Dead. Shit, I should have took my cough syrup. All right, Team Soul on the brink of elimination. Are they gonna swap out? Because next up is gonna be...
Oh, it's best of 5.
Yes.
Okay, you said best of 3 before.
Sorry, I said first to 3.
Oh, okay.
If I said best of 3, I meant first to 3. Sorry. So it is best of 5, first to 3.
Looks like Soul's making another substitute.
Yeah, while they swap out, we're going to Rainmaker mode. And we're going to Walleye Warehouse.
There's a brief moment where I thought you were going to say a word from our sponsors.
I may have to actually have a slightly longer break between this round and the next round as I go down some cough syrup.
Sounds good. And I can tell about our sponsor.
Oh, God.
And it's probably going to be like Grizzco or something.
All right. Get set up, folks. Try to make sure the bracket itself is up to date here. And Raid Shadow Legends. Oh, God.
We sponsor ourselves here. This Proton John stream has been sponsored by Proton John.
Have you heard someone die on stream today? Then you've tuned into Proton John. I hate being sick. Did you not get sick from the con, Tom? Or did you or did you survive?
It's kind of weird, like a little column A, little column B, because like I don't think I actually got sick, but my body was definitely like super tired for like a week after I was like after the con. Like I had no like symptoms, but I think it was just like making a huge effort to fight everything off.
Yeah, so Reese is super sick right now, and and I'm still recovering right now, so I'm otherwise well enough to stream. All right, let's do it right now. This could be it. Will D.E.A.D go 3-0 against Team Soul?
Game 3. The PSL Finals. They're moving in, covering as much territory as possible for not only speed, but also to get their special meters up. With both teams start taking aim at the Rainmaker.
Who's gonna pop it first?
Team Soul looks like. Nobody's rushing in to grab it.
Because you know they're a sitting duck if they do.
Yep.
2-2 alive right now.
Yep.
No one's really making the push. Sprinks has the chance. Playing defense instead.
Yep. Looks like Team Soul has the opportunity to take it, but they're waiting just to try and back off Team D.E.A.D a little bit. Team D.E.D's taking the opportunity to rush in. Oh, Sprinks with the hammer.
Nice. Good timing on that.
Yep.
Takes down at least 2 characters, but they grab the Rainmaker instead. Yaya with a big run.
Yeah, Hail Mary here, pretty much. Making it halfway to that goal.
Now it's just sitting partway through the base. They gotta move that now. Again, they're not grabbing it. They're just breaking the shield and just letting it sit there. Are they planning for it to just go for a reset at this point? Looks like that's exactly what they're doing. Rainmaker reset. Jesus flying around using his jetpack.
Yep, as Jesus is known for.
Yeah, it's his favorite superpower.
Walking on air. I believe that was covered in Revelations.
Actually, yes. I didn't know you knew your Bible that well, Tom.
I really don't. Team Dead popping the bubble, and really the only ones in the center there. They're taking it. They're starting to run with it.
Running up the side again with it. At least one splat with it. Yep. They're running in.
Oh, man.
Oh, this might be the push they need. Nope. Taken down.
Lost the Rainmaker,
14
though.
steps away.
That tarped ramp is absolutely a killer. You really need good coverage from your teammates if you're going to make it up there.
All right, Team Dead trying to keep that in place right now. It's going to be real rough. Rainmaker back in the possession of Team Sol.
Yep, they're rushing. Fortunately, Team Sol drops it. Team Dead's starting to go for it, but it looks like Team Sol's starting to burst the bubble, pushing Team Dead away.
Yeah, it ended up on a bad spot actually for Team Dead to try to grab it. No quick jumps up there.
Looks like we're going to try to reset it again.
Yeah, we're going for one more reset. 2 minutes left on the clock.
Jesus making the push towards it. However, it's too late and it ends up back in the center.
Team Sol needs to make a push at any point because right now, that 14 is the score that Dead has, and that's pretty close to an auto win. They're going to need to make a push that succeeds, otherwise it's already over before it even began.
Using the Stingray to zone out Team Dead. Team Sol starts going in for the Rainmaker. Backing off on the Booyah Bomb from Team Dead. Still nobody taking it yet.
I'm not sure how I feel about the strategy that Team Sol is trying right now. I get the fact that they're trying to cut down on the pressure, so they make a strong push, but no push is also not a good strategy.
Team Dead's taking it again. At this point for Team Dead, it's a game of keep away. Because if Team Sol can't get their hands on it, then they can't push to make a comeback.
Yaya makes another run for it.
Ooh, the good throw of the ink fog there.
All right, Yaya running up with the Rainmaker. Gets splatted again.
Looks like Blue Racer or whoever was using the ink brush.
Texed getting the shield broken on it yet again. Getting it ready.
45
Might be the best
seconds
idea
left,
with Koofer sneaking up around the side there. They grab it. Blue Racer.
Yeah, 45 seconds left. They can't afford to wait for it to reset back to the center.
Yep, but they lost it yet again.
Yep.
Zonink getting ready, starting to try to camp. Yaya grabs the cannon one more time.
Being blocked by the ink mist. It's deadly if you walk in there. Slows you down, drains your ink slowly. Team Dead drops it again.
Yep,
20
Jesus
seconds
breaking
left.
the shield. They need this. There's no one alive on the other team. Jesus runs up. And
there it is. Game.
3-0.
Team Dead sweeping
Team
it.
Dead.
Jesus takes the win.
Well done, Team Dead. You'll be moving on to the semifinals. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry about this. I'm going to take a break to go get some cough syrup. Next up on the bracket is going to be Team MantaStorm. Let me make sure on this again. Yep, Team MantaStorm versus Team Inkslingers. You guys can join the lobby. I'll get the match set up, but I really need some cough syrup. I'll be right back.
I'll just be here keeping y'all entertained with my plethora of Splatoon knowledge. You know, squids shoot ink. How you doing, chat? This tournament is sponsored by Mo. You remember Mo from the original Splatoon game? The one who was all, "Give us your cash!" Don't forget to smell your modem. Although that's Kramen. I think his name is Kramen. One person left from the Inkslingers needs to join. But aside from that, we got a full thing going. How's the shiny Screamy Hunt going? I'm only going to be doing that on stream. So the shiny Wooper will definitely come on stream. I've adjusted it a little so that way I can get a Wooper that has Recover. Whereas John, he's gonna go get some water and cough syrup. He's nursing a killer cough from Magfest. What would I do if there was a massive sugar mountain on my lawn? Defend it from everybody, and not let my guard down for a minute, only to realize that when it rains, it's gonna dissolve. What's the quote when Homer's like paranoid that people are gonna steal his sugar? There we go, the sugar pile speech. Oh, I wish there was like an actual thing you could see, like add the quote itself. What to do about this Homer Simpson?
Okay. I think I can breathe again. Shit, I'm lying. Oh my god. Well, hopefully that works. We'll find out. Sorry about that, guys. What do we got here? It's time for the next round. Let's set the match back. We're going back to Mako Mart Tower Control. Hey! Part 2, thank you for the gift sub, Mom.
Look at your left. What? Well, friends, I look forward to meeting you people again.
Alright. Spectator. MantaStorm was very nice and actually set their names right away. Oops. And then he fucks up and misses one anyways. Inkslingers will be a team.
What if you could do uneven teams? Alright, it's gonna be 5v3. I don't know which one of you goes on which team, so you're gonna have to deal.
Just gonna set it to randoms. Like, oh, surprise, you might be fighting your teammates. Free for all time!
And then it's like, surprise, those of you that are on the team that you're not supposed to be on, try to sabotage them as much as possible.
just fuck with everyone, really. Oops. Oh, that's one other thing I gotta fix. Inkslingers already won. Hooray. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah. Oops.
I was like, John, that's really rude to say. And then I just realized that you still have the score up.
Yeah, exactly. Fun fact, this is a rematch of a quarterfinals match from last season. Nice. Who took it last time? I think that was MantaStorm, wasn't it?
A rivalry match, to say the least.
Rematch either way. Let's kick it off. Tower control, Mako Mart. Manta took it 3-2.
Wow.
So it was a nail biter last time.
So we're getting rivalries established here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the good stuff you want for rematches here.
Whoops.
All right.
Yeah, I just dropped something.
All right. Let's see who gets to the tower first.
MantaStorm's rushing in at a very narrow file line. Not a good opportunity to build up that their meter, but a good opportunity to get to the tower first. However, looks like
they've lost most of their teammates, so not a good start.
Inklingers make it to that checkpoint immediately on that tower. Continue to move on.
Arbor taking their team past the first checkpoint. Stingray push. Look at this guarding here, making it to checkpoint 2 right away. Splatted off it though. Booyah bomb a little too late on that.
They did make it to that checkpoint, unfortunately. Oh, and they're still going with that checkpoint.
Yeah, Hiro hops back up. Almost breaks it. 1 second left on the clock. Hiro gets back on there. Past checkpoint 2, just barely. MantaStorm just stopping it, not getting control. Tower reset.
Inkslingers really not wanting a repeat of last season.
Getting in the fray here. 2-on-1 right now for lives right now. Hiro going for the tower. Nope, going for the battle instead. Full Inkslingers available yet again. Riding that tower one more time.
MantaStorm back.
Oof. MantaStorm almost fully wiped. Tower yet again in Inkslinger's control, heading back to checkpoint 2. Arbiter
jumping into it. That Booyah bomb coming out, keeping them away from the tower. However, it looks like most of Inkslingers are being pushed back, giving MantaStorm a good opportunity to push the tower forward.
All right, tower reset. They make it to the middle. Hop off before they get bombed.
Inkslinger's taking it back. Immediately getting pushed off, though.
Looks like it's time to just go back and forth. Full tower reset yet again. Hiro takes it one more time, riding it back.
Inkslinger's slowly coming back as MantaStorm's starting to push the tower further into their territory.
Oh, there we go. MantaStorm gets a little bit of a push, makes it to the first checkpoint, just barely. Yep.
For Travis, leading the push was unfortunately taken out, and the tower's being reset back to the center.
Yet another reset.
Good sprinkler on the onto the tower, but it was shot off immediately.
Solaria gets a slight touch on there, getting a little bit more from MantaStorm.
Back at the checkpoint.
Booyah bomb for coverage, gets met by a Stingray. Doesn't quite break it yet.
Yep,
Sin taking the tower back to center yet again.
Coming back. This is just a straight up tug of war at this point.
It's back and forth. This is crazy.
The tower may not be moving much, but our competitors here are.
All right, we're taking a chance of most of their characters respawning. Gets it right back to checkpoint 2, which they've already cleared.
Ooh.
Not getting any extra points added on, though. Solaria hops back on to reset it yet again.
Yep. And so keeping the pressure up to prevent Inkslingers from making any ground here as it heads back to the center. Jetpack.
Oh, they just whipped it. Arbor just sitting there, camping that guarding that point, making sure no one gets it. Get another Stingray. Tower is resetting, no one's touching it.
My goodness.
So much guarding going on right now. This is
MantaStorm's got it again, heading back to that checkpoint, but unfortunately not able to push it any further than that. But more MantaStorm starting to get on that tower.
All right, checkpoint 1 cleared.
Checkpoint. This is their opportunity to get past them, and it very well might be their last opportunity with only 20 seconds left on the clock.
Inkslingers doing their best to guard it as well as they can. Booyah bomb. Robbie survives it. Checkpoint 2 is reached, though. This is make or break. They need this. Oh my god, lead swap!
And they came back. MantaStorm takes it right at the end.
Damn!
Unbelievable.
Last second steal. MantaStorm up 1-0 overall. Well played by MantaStorm. That last second push was all they needed. All right. They're up 1-0, but next up, let's see how well they do in Splat Zones. We're going back to Humpback Pump Track.
Many of these game modes, it's never over. You can never count any team out until the very end.
All right, and they're doing a substitution. Inkslingers are swapping out. Don't mind me just fucking around with the thing right now. What's up?
Someone in chat just brought back an old classic from the Bomberman Act Zero days.
Oh god, you can say it's still anyone's game. Yep.
Yep.
Never changes. All right, Inklingers got their sub in. Set him up. Guess you broke something. It's me again.
Yes, you broke something.
Yeah, no, I definitely broke something. God damn it. I broke a couple things, actually. Oops.
What did you do?
You don't want to know. You really don't want to know.
Well, we're just gonna have to live with it. You did the transition. It's just a glitched mess.
It's just a fire. It's just a gif of a like burning fire.
In reality, it's just your PC burning from inside the monitor, and for some reason the graphics card is picking it up. Game 2 of this 5-game set. MantaStorm again going with the very narrow file to get to the center there of the Splat Zones. And Inkslingers take an early lead. Lost control, and MantaStorm's starting to cover it more. Very, very close in terms of remaining time left on the zone. In terms of penalty as well. They're doing a fantastic job of keeping this even. Just like how for a while there, man, Inkslingers were doing a fantastic job of keeping the zones for themselves. Ooh! Popping it back into their out of the control of MantaSlayers with the bubble there. MantaStorm, not MantaSlayers. What am I saying?
They might have slayed a Manta. You don't know.
They could have. been very back and forth this whole time, really. Oh, just when they were about to lose all the penalty time, Inkslingers take it back. Inkslingers doing a good job of keeping it under control, but the rain cloud coming in, and MantaStorm is in control again. Very back and forth, and impossible to tell where this match is going to go, just based off of how we see the score now. Control's constantly getting shifted. MantaStorm takes it back, running through that penalty time. Control once again. I can only assume the reason my co-commentator isn't saying anything is because he's trying to fix something.
Yep, that's exactly what's happening right now. Sorry.
It's all good.
Don't worry, someday something won't break the minute I need to use it for something important.
Inkslingers getting through that penalty time and are currently draining it down. MantaStorm needs to pick it up so they can get back into it. I zoomed out. Couldn't see what was going on for a brief moment there. MantaStorm keeping it. Ripple and Cody staying on the point as well, along with Solaria. Keeping it under their control. A bubble blower coming out. Good at spreading a lot of ink if you can get it to set off. And man! Inkslingers just getting control back immediately with the aid of that bubble. MantaStorm slowly creeping in to take control of the point back, but it's still completely covered for the most part by Inkslingers. However, they lost control and nobody seems to be taking control back. There's been Hiro for the Inkslingers run through, except MantaStorm takes control of it with bombs.
All right, there we go. Fix it. We're back at it. Sorry.
Thank God, I was floundering out here.
Yeah, don't worry. It's a fish-based game.
It's very true.
All right, MantaStorm.
MantaStorm slowly making the comeback here.
Back in control. Only got about 2 seconds to go. They take the lead.
Yep.
Inkslingers have a pretty big penalty to deal with now. They're going to try to force that onto MantaStorm, and they succeed.
1 minute left, but remember, you can never count anybody out until the very end.
As we saw in the previous match, that was an incredible comeback from MantaStorm. Penalty is burned by Inkslingers. Clock is moving again.
They just have to maintain control of it for a little while longer.
Oh no! 2 seconds left. They need that covered again. They barely get it.
They got it.
Taken.
Wow.
One booyah bomb.
Control, but
almost.
30 seconds left, and MantaStorm has to go through a lot of penalty in order to be able to get catch up. Well, it doesn't seem like it's going to be an issue with 10 points remaining for Inkslayers.
Inkslingers take it. Tied up 1 apiece. All right. Yeah, so I was fixing the bracket.
Season, but it looks like
I broke the bracket earlier. Sorry. That's why I'm like, I need to fix this right now. This is going to be my only chance. All right. And we are guaranteed a game 4 with this group. Let's see if they get any substitutions as we get ready for Rainmaker on Walleye Warehouse.
Looks like MantaStorm's throwing in a substitute here. And I really want to make a stupid joke about Pokemon substitutes. That appears to be my only repertoire with that word.
It's your brand.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Let's see if there's any more substitutions. It looks like they are good. Both teams have swapped 1 player so far each. Let's do it. Tom, it's like Kermit or Art around here.
This is very true.
It's a fair statement, unfortunately for me.
Fine, I'll make the stupid joke the next time they substitute somebody out.
You gotta kiss them? Is that what's gonna happen?
Nah. Please, John, these are athletes. That'd be inappropriate.
Pat on the butt, you're right. Note the fact that he never said no.
That isn't a yes, but I'm not hearing a no. Christ.
You're welcome.
That's what I got the Tom Yoga emote for.
Was for butts?
It is a butt.
I mean, it makes sense. Did you know that 2020 is the year of the butt? It was decided. Arbitrarily by me.
They added a new animal to the Chinese zodiac.
I can't believe it wasn't a donkey. It was really weird.
Horse, dragon, dog, rat, butt.
All right, let's do it.
I like their way for getting your attention when they're ready.
Oh, I didn't press the button. I was waiting for the time to run out.
Oh.
I did that on purpose. Because I'm making sure nothing else is broken.
If I don't touch anything, then nothing can break.
Exactly!
Now you're getting it! Rainmaker back here in Walleye Warehouse.
Tiger, I can never stop even if I tried. Alright.
The battle for the bubble has begun.
Break over to Inkslingers.
Yep, MantaStorm is down a couple players due to the bubble bursting.
No one goes for it. They're just keeping it in play. They're keeping that shield off of it.
Playing very carefully here while they wait to get the Rainmaker.
Slingers have it too. Y.H.B running with it. Starts the push.
Quite a ways. Great coverage from his team there, but he drops it on the tarped ramp.
Yeah, that tarp is gonna mess everything up.
Yep. That's why last game we saw on this map we were seeing people go on the ramp over to the left because you're able to cover with ink and swim faster.
Nice play by MantaStorm here. Good defense.
Oh,
they take the Rainmaker.
Y.H.B swinging around the back to try and get him from behind.
A little late on it, though.
Unfortunately, gets hit by the Rainmaker for